I don't care.
Okay.
We sing a lot on the show.
We do.
We do. We break it out in song as if we are singers. With the confidence.
I can't sing.
Well, I can't either. I just like to.
No, your voice is really sweet.
It is strongly mediocre. It is strongly mediocre, saddled with extraordinary confidence. It's actually a real technique to just loosen up the face. Yeah.
It
and
is.
the muscles. Yeah. Good.
You have to shake.
You do. You're so cute.
That's a sentence? Kokohora.
What does that mean?
I'll beat you.
You know what? Mixing drinks at home is actually the only way I do drinks now because absolutely it saves me money and it is thrice the price. Remember that phrase, everyone. Thrice the price when you take it outside. So just do it at home. Safe, warm, comfortable, almost free.
But we have this guy's number.
Yeah, look at you.
We can call him up.
Yeah, West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground. Where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, mixing out, acting all cool, interrupting men who were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. Said you moving with your auntie and your uncle's there. Nice. Bars. Yes, I've had feelings. Like I said, my teeth are loose in my mouth. That's how we got to this conversation. My teeth are, I'm holding on to what I have with both hands. Actually, both lips. I'll hold on with both lips. Oh, that does sound familiar.
Yeah, there's a hole in.
Is it from, is it,
Eliza?
oh my goodness, I'm dotying all over this place. What is wrong with the lips today? Oh my goodness, I have lip holes in my face. It's not just my teeth. Julie?
I didn't notice that.
You didn't notice that one?
No, I didn't notice that.
I'd have to roll the tape on that one. That was bad. Oh my. Welcome to Mixed Feelings Over Mixed Drinks. Every good conversation has its key ingredient.
Just like every cocktail does.
Sometimes spicy, sometimes sweet.
And a little bit of the unexpected.
Always. So every now and then, Julie and I are going to be getting together, mixing it up, having some conversation. Cheers to the weekend, Julie.
I'll drink to that.
Hi, I'm Lily.
And I'm Julie.
Welcome back to Mixed Feelings
Over Mixed Drinks.
Yes. You're wearing blue.
I am, and so are you.
We're matchy-matchy today.
Yeah,
down to our colorful
down to the beads.
Which was not planned.
No.
Just in sync. All right, you ready for another fun cocktail?
Yes, I am.
So when we started working and with whiskey more, do you remember what you said we should make? Do you remember? I'm always quizzing you, isn't it, on this show?
Yeah, you are quizzing me,
Yeah.
but it was dawa, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't dawa. You said we should make a whiskey sour.
That's it.
Yeah, and I was telling you, I haven't
also
had
the
that.
dawa.
You did say the dawa. Maybe we'll do that in a future episode. But I was like, I haven't had one of those since a long time. I remember that being maybe the first whiskey drink I ever had. But then I looked, I was like, you know what? We can give a fresh new take.
Yes.
On the sour with our friend, the ananas.
The pineapple.
Pineapple. In Ethiopia, we say ananas.
The whiskey is such a golden
It
color.
is. It's a lovely compliment, actually. We're staying with the yellows here clearly today.
That's so golden.
So let me tell you, golden, Golden,
Very golden.
So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna mix the pineapple with some wonderful Johnnie Walker Gold whiskey. We're gonna do a little bit of mint, because I always think pineapple mint are...
You love mint.
I do love mint.
You do love mint.
But mint is easy to love. It is just a nice, refreshing kind of bounce in any dish. I put it in salad. Do you put mint in salad?
No.
Yes. No. I usually chop whatever herb I have in the house. Basil, dill, parsley, mint, whatever I have, I always
into
chop
salad.
It just makes everything just dance in your mouth.
Gosh, I normally sort of drown it in hot water.
Imagine, this thing wants to live. It wants to live, Julie.
Put it into hot water and make tea.
It can also do that. It's very versatile.
Yeah.
So, and then we have some more fresh pineapple. We're gonna use some pineapple garnish, pineapple juice, and fresh pineapple.
Yummy.
And I'm gonna show you a little muddling trick.
Okay.
Yeah? So it's pretty simple. So why don't we, this is a drink that needs to be layered. In the past, we were shaking, mixing, and pouring.
Yeah.
This is a little bit different
You're
approach.
showing.
We're gonna layer it. It's gonna be fun. So the first layer is actually ice. So what we're gonna do, if you can get the mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
Now you
You're
said
trusting me with
earlier,
this thing?
well,
Okay.
let's see how you do. I want you to see if you can crush up some ice for us there.
This.
Let me just
Gosh, just
let
put
me move the
one.
glass away from.
And advisors.
This is a bit of a safety thing. Yeah, go ahead, just get.
Don't do this at home.
Don't do it. Okay, there you go. There you go. Oh, it's going everywhere. Nice. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's Hard to do.
Whoa,
Really?
okay, I think that's good. Yes, that's great. This is not really coming the way we thought.
No.
But you know what? It's ice. It's gonna be refreshing and cold. That's what its job is. Doesn't look any different.
No, it doesn't.
actually.
Exactly the same. There you go.
Okay, so we're gonna layer. The first thing is some ice in this drink because we want it nice and cold. More or less. It looks good.
It's
Yeah?
okay.
So now take that
we need this?
yes, we're gonna keep working with that.
Okay.
We're gonna add some fresh mint to this. So I want you to
Fresh pineapple?
Fresh pineapple, thank you. Fresh pineapple. So I want you to pick up the pestle. Yep. Put it there. And actually, why don't we move this to the side for a moment?
You probably need to.
Yeah. Gently. Thank you. EcoSoft. Go gently in. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little mint. Are you opposed to this mint going in here?
No, no, no.
Because you know we like our pineapple
You
mint
love mint.
juice here, but also
Mint
here,
julep.
mint is equally available, easily available, and pineapple is in. I feel like it's always in season. I don't know. Ugandan pineapple is my favorite.
This smells
See?
delicious.
See? See who loves mint now?
Me.
Yes, okay. I want you to muddle it like you mean it. There, muddle it.
Is that the word?
There you go.
It's not
Yeah.
crushing?
No, it's not crushing. If I want to say
not
crush, I'll say crush. This is a muddle. Muddling is a very specific term for mixologists, which is what we are now.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. The mint is going to be more for a little bit of flavor than the muddle. Okay, that's good.
Is that
so
okay?
now that's the next layer. So go ahead and layer that in here.
Whew.
Are you tired?
I'm working for
Was
my
that
drink
so
today.
Hard? Was that so hard?
No.
Okay, so it's nice and crushed now. Are you making these cocktails that I'm teaching you at home? Or are my lessons
The mint
just
julep.
ending here?
The mint
You had the mint
julep.
julep.
Yeah.
Okay, and
I loved it.
did you change anything about it?
Yeah, I added syrup, caramel.
Caramel to the mint?
I did. Made it sweeter.
What? You have a sweet tooth like that?
I do.
That's a lot. Okay, but don't forget this glass.
Yeah.
Equal rights. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you added caramel. I don't know how I feel about that.
It was nice.
It was nice. I'll
Do you
just
want the
take
juice
your word
in there
for
as
it.
well? Should I pour
Yeah,
it in?
let's, actually, you know what? You can pour the juice into this pitcher because these are nice now, and you see the layers happening? The ice and the mint.
Okay.
See how it's sitting there so nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, throw the juice in there. We don't want to waste anything. And almost every episode, I feel like we're also squeezing some lemon or lime.
Yeah.
Because we also love that. So go ahead and squeeze that in there. Try not to get it in your eye.
Yes.
So when you made your mint julep, what did you make it with? Did you serve it with anything?
No.
No, you just had it as a afternoon.
Just in the evening,
Cocktail?
just sort of like
Okay.
a sundowner, just to
Nice.
enjoy a refreshing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are you struggling there? You
I
okay?
am. I don't know.
You're really squeezing
Because I don't need to turn it around.
Yeah,
and
don't. This is health conscious. Okay. You're good. You want to do another one? Should I do it?
You do it.
Let me just show you how it's done. See that single-handed?
Look at
See,
you.
I can just do that and like.
But you
and I can have a
rolled.
conversation the whole time.
You rolled that side.
I'm
didn't
rolling
you?
it in my hand. Look how I'm rolling it in my hand.
Let me try.
Try again. Okay. I want you to try it this way so everyone can see. With the other hand. Yeah, there you go. Okay.
No.
You tried. You did your best.
There we go.
You did your level best, as we like to say here. I'm gonna squeeze the rest of this because I don't like to
Try
waste
squeezing
anything.
that one. That one is
okay.
difficult.
You think I just had an easy lemon?
Yes, I think so.
Well, look at that. Look at that. Miracles, miracles. Okay, we have a nice little bit of lemon in there.
Yes.
Then we are going to add 75 ml approximately of pineapple. That is for one serving. So actually we're doubling 150. I'm not sure how much this holds, but
About
eyeball
300?
it. Maybe, this could be 300 ml.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. That seems like this is less than that. But you know, throw in a good bit of that. We can almost even finish that. No harm in finishing that up. All right. Now, what I want
There we
to
go.
think about, okay. Is this gonna be enough for us both, you think? Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. Okay, great. Now I'm gonna let you do the honors of measuring our Johnnie Walker into there.
Okay.
We are
just
going to
pass me the
use
bottle.
25 ml per person.
Okay,
So 50. But let's measure it out, make sure. I'm suspicious of these things. So let's measure out 25 each on that.
Yep.
Then really the only last step is to pour it in here. Then we're gonna top it with a little bit of tonic. And then I'm gonna show you, as always, a fun little garnish. Okay, so go ahead and fill our glasses.
But considering the whiskey's in there already, it's still very golden.
It is golden, yeah.
Very golden.
I know that whiskey is aged,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure if the color gets darker or brighter with age. Make sure that you have a nice ripe pineapple.
You pull the thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do today to get our garnish. We are going to pull out a spear.
Okay.
I actually don't know if that's what that's called.
But you've called it that.
I'm going to call it a pineapple spear.
Yes.
And then we're going to use that as our garnish. So I'll pull out one and you can pull out one. It's like a wishbone. Look at that. Can you do it? Look at that. And then throw that in there.
Oh, that looks lovely.
Doesn't it? Throw yours in.
It does.
And then, never hurts to have a little more mint.
You love your mint.
Love my mint, but look at how pretty that looks.
But even the way it smells.
Could it even be the
smell
same
it.
without it?
The smell is so fresh.
And there we have our whiskey pineapple sour.
Looks delightful.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it
the
does.
color, the textures.
Yeah. The
all of
smell.
it. Yeah. Should we try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. I like it. I love pineapple. Yeah?
So do I.
So winner? Okay.
But there's something missing.
Tonic.
Sorry. We need to add something.
You know, and I got so excited about the layers. I was so focused on the layers, I forgot about the tonic.
I think also I had filled the glasses right up, so it didn't
That's
leave a lot
also
of
what it. And I told you, fill it right up.
Yeah. There we go.
As always, no mixologists were harmed in the making of this episode. However,
We've got our spear to stir.
we have a few more things to learn. Is anyone a real mixologist out there who can come and help me and Julie? Karibu sana. Wait. Karibu sana.
There you go.
To the mixologist and to us. I kind of slurped. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did.
More tonic, less tonic?
No, it's not. The tonic is enough.
Okay.
And
good.
it adds a different taste to it with the tonic.
It does. It adds another sweet layer. Yeah.
And the bubbles.
But this is why, again, I would serve this Sunday lunch.
Yeah.
I like to serve when I have a big, heavy meal. I like a cocktail like this that has the fizz. I feel like it cuts it. You can enjoy it with the meal, but it's not so bold that it takes away from the combination of flavors.
Yeah,
and
it's light.
It sits nicely. It's polite. It's a polite cocktail to sit with you at a meal. Oh no!
Popcorn.
Is there something in my teeth?
Popcorn. Yeah, you've shoved it in the gum. It's okay. That's what I was doing earlier when you said my tongue was in my. There was a popcorn on my tooth.
Yeah, but you were like this. Like as if you. Because the one he had asked you before, I just looked at you, you were like, like a mother will suck her teeth at a child. That's kind of what it felt like.
I was getting rid of the popcorn. You know, when it gets into that place, it's really uncomfortable.
It's like the best and the worst. Because once it gets stuck to it, sometimes it does not come out.
It's painful. Can be.
Well, my teeth are so loose in my mouth, I don't really feel pain, but I went to the dentist to be like, do I need a retainer or what? And then you know what this man said to me? He said, the only thing you'd be retaining are the gaps in your teeth.
Jeez.
So he's like, you need to push them together first, then we retain that straight mouth. I was like, okay. But I laughed so hard. He wasn't trying to be funny.
No, but...
He's just a very dry cut guy. He's just like, the only thing you'd be retaining are the gaps. I'm like, well, I guess a retainer is not what I need. What do I need? He's like, well, braces. I was like, I'm not getting braces. My teeth are not that.
No.
But food is getting stuck. And so, that's a leading cause of heart disease is gum infections.
Really?
Your gum is connected to your heart. Yes. So I was like, I got to make sure my gums are clean. So,
really?
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
I did not know
You're welcome. Yep. So instead, I got a water pick.
In it?
Have you used a water pick before?
Oh.
It's like using a hose in your mouth.
I can imagine what...
So you fill it with water. It's like the size of this, and then turn it on and you put it in your mouth. And then instead of flossing like this, the water apparently, but then I did that and I felt like I was drowning. I was like, what is happening? It felt like a hose was in my mouth. So then I opened my mouth, but when I didn't turn it off. So when you open your mouth, you just spray everywhere. So on my mirror, I just had a streak of water and food particles. Teeth are expensive to maintain.
Because if you have to replace them, that's a hell.
And my teeth are like, they're not falling out, but I feel like the money in my life falls out of my pockets as much as my teeth are trying to fall out of my mouth. So what are you, spender, saver?
Saver.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you didn't know that about yourself, let me tell you about yourself.
Yeah.
You're a saver.
I am a saver.
Yeah, because you remember our Christmas conversation about the 500 shilling gifts?
Yeah, and you were like, 500, Bob, what are you doing with that?
You felt so proud of yourself.
But then you wanted to give me batteries.
Well, no, what I was trying to
remember?
say is if you're going to only spend $500, don't try and get me a gift. Make it practical. Give me a practical thing that I use. That was my point.
Yeah.
So did you successfully manage a holiday season with 500 shilling budget
We
per
went
person?
slightly over.
You did,
But I stayed within a reasonable amount.
And did you manage to do it reasonable for every person, the same amount?
Absolutely.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, equitable home,
Yes,
huh?
yes.
These are human rights in your household.
Yes, across the board, everybody
Fantastic.
got a similar amount.
Okay, well done. I have to say, if you remember, my goal was to have 3 gifts per person.
Yes, yes.
Oh, 4.
A book.
Something you need. That's right. Something you need, something you want, something to wear, something to read.
Yes.
It was more rhymey than that. But anyways, yeah, so we did manage to do the 4, and it was actually really nice. Because then the books are always, we just choose something we love, and then hopefully our kids love it. The rest is a bit more in line with, I do need a new backpack or something like that.
Yeah,
you know,
something
so
practical
something
that
practical.
you're going to use. Mm-hmm.
And it was nice. It was actually nice. It was not a big Christmas thing this year.
But are you then a saver or a spender?
Well, now that we're in the new year, my new year, new me. So I'm saying, I'm trying to walk over to your side and be a saver. Take that bold leap to the other side of the couch.
Just walk on over here. You need to walk on over.
Well,
because
now
saving is the way.
Saving is the way. And as we were talking, I forgot I had this with me. Speaking of spending and saving, Julie.
Yes, Lily. Yes.
We had a good time on Saturday night.
We did.
Hanging out.
We did.
Then let me just tell our friends what happened on Saturday. What did we do? Actually, you tell them. This ties right into our little conversation. How does this look, by the way? You have to be my mirror. I look good with hats, right?
Yeah, it looks good.
It cuts the 5 head down to 3.
Yeah, it does. It looks good.
Like a reasonable
really
amount.
Cute. Looks cute.
So we had fun. We had dinner.
Yeah, we went out.
And we were in Westlands. And as is wont to happen in Westlands, there are some enterprising young people around trying to sell us this kofia.
Yeah. He came to the car.
With
an array of different colours.
And a lot. And tell me, Miss Saver, how many of those hats did you say you already owned?
Well, I have many because, I, whilst driving and being in traffic, I get, just get a bit restless.
You decide during those times, let me spend.
In those moments, let me spend.
So he came with the hat and you said,
yeah,
I already got that hat.
Yeah, I got
In fact, I have that hat in blue, yellow, and pink, I believe is what you told the man.
I did.
Yes. So
I've got all the colours. I don't need it. I've got that one already.
So I was going to then also myself get a hat because the young man was working hard.
He was.
I don't want to say his name. Let's call him Dodi.
Dodi?
I don't know. It just came to mind.
Okay, we'll call him Dodi.
Let's call him Dodi.
Okay.
So Dodi is like, I don't just sell hats. I'm an entrepreneur. I serve a charity. He gave us a charity thing.
He did.
And then he said, okay, you can have this hat. And I said, how much? He said, I think 1,200, isn't it?
Imagine.
And I said, my budget is 700. To which you replied,
I bought that thing for 200 bob in Kilimani, so...
200 bob, no way. Nothing is 200 bob. So this young man is like, he's like, thank you for your energy. Thank you for your energy, sister. Then he turns back to me, he's like, I like what you're saying more than I like what she's saying. So he's hustling. And then you got fed up. You're like, this is not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay. It should be 200. I could see the pressure was rising. You're getting upset, but then it's me. He's trying to sell to me.
Yeah.
You've already told him I own those hats. What you did not see, which is why I just wanted us to agree on 700 and move on with life, is that every time he opened his mouth to tell me, thank you for your energy, let's keep it at 800, 900, whatever. Every time he did that, little piece of spit come out of his mouth and land on me. And I'm not kidding you. Every time it got closer and closer and closer until the last spit, at which I said, the hat is now sold. I'll pay you whatever you want, landed on my lip.
No.
Yes, it did.
No.
A little Westlands love for my Saturday night that I did not ask for. And I feel like I now need to go get tested for whatever it is that people are getting tested for these days, because that is the first time that saliva has been exchanged between me and another man who is not my husband in the last 2 decades. Yes, and meanwhile, you're like, no, we cannot buy. And I'm like, yes, we can buy. We can buy and we can leave right now. And I didn't want to embarrass Dodi by saying your spit is extremely accurate in its projection.
I would have just put that window up.
No, I couldn't. See, that's the thing. I'm an empath, so I couldn't do it to him. But you saw me leaning. Did you not see me leaning?
Yeah, I did.
And you were not reading any of my body language. You were like, that hat is $200. I bought that hat. I got that hat in 3 cups. I was like, Julie, we know the story. However,
I am so sorry. I did not.
Okay. I was like, this is the time where you need to be a spender and just decide you have to actually leave now. And just give them what they want.
Yeah, he was happy. He was
so Dodie,
out.
if you're watching this, get some floss. Tidy that dental hygiene because your saliva is everywhere in America and Kenya now. So anyways, that was that. But you know what I like about you that you have brought into my life is that we have joined a table banking group together.
I have many charmers, but yes, we are in one together.
So we talked about this also in December. Yeah. We had one, but now you've joined me. You're like, this is what you need in your life. You need to stop spending. You need to keep saving.
Yes.
So join my table banking.
Yes.
And chama, is that a chama or is it banking?
It's a chama.
It's a chama.
It's a chama.
What's the difference though?
I don't think there is much difference. Because chama means what does it actually mean?
Oh, don't ask me. I told you about ours, which is ukub.
Yes.
That's not what this is. This is something else. My hair okay? Smooth it down? Okay.
That's good.
All right, yeah.
Yes,
put this
but
to the side
table
now.
banking, chummers, anywhere where women come together and they're saving.
They're saving.
Saving is so important.
It's definitely important, and I particularly feel that now it's important in this season of life that we just need to be really thoughtful about, where our money's going.
So I'm a saver because my mother is a saver.
She modeled that for you.
My mother modeled saving. She would save, oh my gosh. she's an immigrant and single parent. Yeah. So she was like, I am saving every penny.
Well, let me ask you about you, because you told us in another episode about coming to Kenya, and that was kind of your bold step. For your mom, did she go to the UK as her own kind of journey and adventure? Did she have, was that an exciting thing for her? So then
she wanted to be a midwife. So she finished school, decided she wanted to go into midwifery, and she lived in the village, in Kiambu, a village called Ryuki. So then she decided, alongside her sister, got a job near Nyayo House. I think there's some kind of post room or something. Got a job there, was earning something like 100 bob a month.
Wow.
And she saved 2,000 shillings.
Wow.
At the age of 19, which
amazing.
Was enough to pay for her flight and give her some spending money.
What?
Imagine.
Back in the day. This was in the 70s?
No. This was in the 60s.
Wow.
Yeah, she was 90. It was early 60s.
Well done to her. That's incredible. So you came by this honestly, truly.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, this is what I feel like is the true saving spending test. Did you wash and recycle like Ziplocs?
I still do that.
Same. I also same. Okay. Do you wash and recycle paper towels?
No.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Well, apparently, according to Atat from Bakala, yes, you can. Because when we were growing up, if there was a paper towel you wipe and that thing did not have absorbed something with like oil or meat or something like that, let's say you had wiped juice.
Yes.
She would rinse it lightly, hang it over to dry.
Really?
Yes, she would. And we would use that again, not for like blowing your nose. You'd use it for another messy task.
Yeah.
But yes, my mother was no joke. She would recycle even paper towels, wash and dry. So when I got married, my husband was like, please don't do that. Please, let's make paper towels a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah,
He's like, let's just wipe it and we keep it moving out.
But I think you learn something from having that kind of interaction with saving and sort of taking care of things. I think it's important.
It is important, and I think you have to be aggressive and bold in your decisions because it's not always what people around you want to do. I can remember times being with friends, shopping and being like, I really shouldn't get that, and people being, pushing you into it. I remember one time, I'm really telling on myself. Young in my first job. And I said I was an empath earlier, right? That's why I couldn't tell Dodie that his spit was now living on my face. So I was young, and there was like a harambe. I was in the US, but the same idea, like a big fundraiser, people are coming together around a cause. And I really believed in this cause, such that they started this thing where you could pledge, be like, I don't have it all now. This was in a religious setting. Can you tell already? I don't have it all now, but by April, I can make good on my pledge.
Yeah.
So first job out of college, how much do you think I pledged?
Out of
I am so embarrassed.
$100?
I went even in the thousands.
No.
I said, I don't have it now, but I will have it by faith. And when I have it, you can have it.
How much?
Yes, it was too much to say out loud. I am
Shame.
so embarrassed by it. Yeah, so that's the weird thing about me. So I'm a saver, but I spend on the right things. But that
Did you ever pay it?
Because I told some people in my family, they were like, please write immediately, withdraw that pledge. You are crazy. I'm too emotional. I'm an emotional spender.
Are you?
Yes. So unfortunately now everyone will know that should they have a need, all they have to do is write to me and I will contribute. Yeah,
and
now
I'm
the
very
internet
practical.
knows that.
My first ever job was at the age of 14.
Well, I was also working at 14.
I used to leave school in my uniform, walk for about 20 minutes to a bakery, and I would clean this bakery.
That's a serious job. Are they allowed to do that? Is that a legal job?
I don't know. Anyway, so I used to clean the shelves and clean the glass areas, and I would work for about an hour, hour and a half. And that job paid me £2 an hour.
That's pretty good. No?
I suppose it's 1980s.
Yeah, this
80s.
is 30 plus years ago.
Yeah, all right.
That's pretty good.
Telling my age.
Well, you said it's your Jubilee.
That's true.
Because I used to waitress tables, and it was $3.15, which is less than £2 back around the same time.
But he used to pay me at the end of every shift, and I would.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Cash?
Cash.
This thing was under the table.
And because in those days, it was before they had the £1 coin.
I don't know
was
about
the
what kind
note.
of coins you guys have.
It was the £1 note.
Which is paper.
Paper.
Okay.
And because I didn't want to, I needed to save, I wouldn't even break into it to get home. So I'd walk home.
Good for you.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not breaking into this £1 note for a bus ride, which is going to cost me 20p, and then I'm going to have these coins. I need the money.
And you're still that way.
Yeah.
I will say one way I am around saving and spending is if I give my children anything, like a loan, I'm that person who's like, or they go and get milk. And they, I give them whatever, 500 shillings. And I'm like, where's my change?
Yeah.
Like they were like, but I'm like, no. Put those shillings back on this table where they belong. Yeah. I'm impressed by your 14-year-old Julie. Well done. Well done. I used to babysit. That was my thing. I had a babysitting business though. Did you ever read Babysitter's Club?
No. I didn't have the tolerance to look after other people's children. I'm a last born.
That's good that you know that about yourself, that you did not have the tolerance to. That's good that you know that about yourself, because I don't know if I had the tolerance, but I did it. But I used to make posters, and I would give them out to people. So I would babysit people I did know, people I didn't know.
Yes.
Which is, now I don't think you could do that because it's too uncertain to be in someone's home you don't know.
Safeguarding.
But then, wow, I was busy. Nights, weekends, summers, holidays. People were calling me. I was so busy. I should have hired people and then taken a cut off the top like a pyramid scheme.
Like a pyramid scheme?
I should have done that. I didn't do that, but I made a lot of money. I did not save any of it. Now I'm a bit better. I like that I'm at this point I'm like, I need to keep my dreams alive. I need to keep my kids, teach them how to do it. And so, I got to make those decisions to really embrace kind of bold decisions about, okay, actually, we're not going to do this. We're actually going to forego a holiday or forego an expense and just save it.
But do they understand that? I think my children would struggle with, you're foregoing something that they want. Do they then understand the why behind it? Or they just feel like they're being denied something that they really want?
Well, what helps them is that their dad is not a spender at all.
Okay.
And so they have constant messages in their ear of, no, we should be generous, which he is generous, but that we can spend, let me put it that way, as opposed to, no, let's save. So they're always hearing two different perspectives. And now they're getting to the point where they're deciding for themselves what their preference is. And I don't know, life is long. Let's see how they do.
Yeah.
But I feel like for us, I would like to think that I could be a better saver. I have not been a better saver, but I always feel like money's for now also. What am I also saving for? You know what I mean?
I kind of.
But I want to get a good deal.
Yeah.
But
well, look at the hat. That's like 700, Bob.
I was trying to save my life. That was a matter of like life and potential not life, or potential boil coming out of my face, or some kind of, something else. So I thought, I'll choose life.
Yeah, no, I think there's definitely importance to save. In fact, one of my children, Jeremiah, is a real saver. He does not like to spend his money.
And his siblings
all.
encourage that, or they kind of tease him about it?
No. Joel is also a saver.
Okay.
Yeah, Imogen, she kinda, but not like her brothers.
But they're still learning. I think now when you have any money, it feels like a lot.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
When you look back, any financial mistakes, you think, nah, that was a misstep. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Any regrets for you? For you, I'm asking for you. Do you have any regrets?
Financially? Maybe yes. There was early on in life, I was working for the London Underground.
Okay, that's the tube. That's the tube.
Before
the train.
I started uni, I did like a gap year of working full time. At that point, the regret I have is I should have bought a flat in London.
Yes, you would be rich.
Yeah, I should have bought one. But I saved, and I saved, and I bought a car.
That's the thing about saving and spending. It's what depreciates, right? It was supposed to appreciate.
But that's the maturity. That was missing.
But I guess a car is not like, it wasn't like shoes.
True.
About something you needed, I guess.
Plenty of those as well. But I should have bought something which is more now would have been worth so much more.
It's interesting. I found one difference between my Kenyan friends and friends elsewhere in the world is that the big thing about like, let me buy land. I need something that I can keep in my family.
Yes.
We can keep walking in this place.
And that's a bold purchase.
That's a bold purchase,
like a
piece of the earth.
Land. Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, we laugh about that word plot. It just sounds funny.
The word what? Just plot?
Yeah, plot. It's like moist. It's just a weird word. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but yes, I think that is a very thing that's really appreciated here is having land, hold on to it. But then you got to develop it, right?
Otherwise it's doing nothing.
I don't know, it's not doing anything.
Yes, in fact, it becomes a headache.
In fact, I will say the one thing I've learned from my husband's side of the family is that they're very good about investing. They were, stocks and all those things.
Absolutely.
And I need to learn, I'd like to learn more about that. I think that's really wise. And, of our university with the kids and all that stuff, it's been savings that have helped us
But you can do that
manage.
with banks. Banks
Of
give
course.
you
But they're better rates than banks.
Yeah,
They're much
but at least
better
to sort of start you off in the right direction to save. And
it's a good habit to start.
Yeah, to make those decisions.
Well, I mean, if you think about what you're saving for, as you look ahead in life, in this Jubilee year of yours, what are you saving for at this point?
Right now, I'm just saving to buy something big. I don't know what it is yet. I'm just saving.
You're just saving.
I'm just saving.
Endlessly. And what does that saving look like for you? You're putting it in a money market?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. I've got money markets. I've got chamas. I invest in different plots and different sort of property.
Okay.
So you can sort of flip things and...
Really? You're a flipper as well?
Yeah.
Julie, how do you have all this time? Where are you getting this time? That takes so much time.
Not really.
To go look, to find, to decide.
I suppose that's the thing. Collectively with women, you make those big decisions together.
And then collective. So you've done that with other friends?
Yes.
Not me, but other friends.
Even with you, it will happen. But I've done it before and I continue to do it. So then in that way, you then make these big decisions on finances, which are going to grow. You end up with some money, however much, and then you decide what you want to do with it. Go on holiday, buy a bit of jewellery again, which is going to appreciate.
Right. Depreciate.
Appreciate.
Jewelry appreciates, doesn't it?
Yeah, gold, value.
Okay, gold, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Everything else, I don't know. I feel like we're going to end up having to buy things with gold again. The way these things, inflation is going, I'm like, at this point, give me your left earring, I'll give you some bread.
They're not matching. Have you ever noticed?
Yes, no, I haven't, but let me say it now, I do. It's so pretty.
They don't match.
That will buy you a week worth of groceries and a little bit of meat. Yeah, on the side. Your left ear is the meat. Your right ear is the rest of the grocery budget. I'm telling you. It's not far, the way this world is going. But I like it. I mean, I like the idea of saving enough to also give generously. I know you're supposed to have 6 months worth of savings to float yourself in case of a sudden loss of employment. But I also like the idea of having enough to also share. To me, that's the beauty of it, the joy of it.
Like when you were pledging.
Like I was pledging thousands of dollars. I was so happy. I was so joyful.
You were generous.
I had more joy than I had money. Unfortunately, the scales were really, really off.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to have generosity because it comes back.
It does come back. And listen, the only reason I'm me and Dodi is because of where we were born, who we were born to. So
Absolutely.
I have to be able to share the wealth, you know? I think that's important as well. And that is a bold step too, to take what you have that you meant for yourself and actually give it away.
Yeah.
And there's so much joy in that. I really believe that. There's so much joy in that, you know? All right, let's wrap this baby up.
Tunes and
Toasts.
toasts.
So last time I was toasting. Which one is it today? Are you tuning or are you toasting?
You're tuning.
I'm tuning. Okay. So, along with the money theme, I gotta shout out a classic song in the Afrobeat genre that I feel like is pretty timeless. It gets people on the dance floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say?
No.
What if I do this?
Chop that money. Is it chop the money?
She said chop the money. No, it's not chop the money. Chop my money.
My, okay.
Yeah.
Who sung it?
P Square?
P Square.
P Square? P Square, guys? Indio. Okay, yes, P Square. Chop my money.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Is it my money?
I don't care. Yes, because he's saying to the girl, you can chop my money. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm into you. That's how I took the song. If there's another illicit meaning, please don't tell me. I'm happy with my interpretation. Just chop my money. I don't care.
Yeah. I remember the tune.
Okay, so that's my tune for the week.
That's your tune.
Chop my money. Yeah.
My toast.
Who's your toast to?
I think it's going to be a personal one.
Okay.
I'm going to toast to my mum. Years of, she taught me well. She taught me how to save, and hopefully my children will learn from that.
Cheers to Mama Julie.
Cheers.
I'll drink to that.
This episode of Mixed Feelings Over Mixed Drinks is proudly brought to you by Johnnie Walker, who is proud to support women taking bold steps. Keep walking.